Hi peeps, so I wanted to share with you, I am trying to get the best angle here. The Christmas journal that I finished, it is a binder. This is a snap binder. Unfortunately, I don't know what I did with the packaging to show you. Oh, I found it. So it is a snap binder that I've had in my stash forever. It had never even been opened, so I thought I would make a journal with it. Okay, so it has this beautiful chevron burlap feel to it. It is so pretty. So what I did was I just took a journal card that I had in my stash that I absolutely love, and I stitched it on to some black felt and also some torn muslin. And I have a faux wood button here, heart-shaped button, and a crocheted piece of trim here. So that is what it looks like. And then I have this ridiculously long tassel. It is so long, you guys. I couldn't bear to cut it. I got carried away. So we have some eyelash trim. We have pom-poms, lace, ribbon. I have these beads on this hemp cord. Thanks to Diane for her inspiration with these. I kind of combined the two. She did some tassels with hemp cord and beads. So I did a couple of beads on there. I have another one over here somewhere. So, oops. There we go. And then I have this cute little pickup truck charm to go with the pickup truck on the cover. So it is just clipped on here, and then you have your book ring as well. So like I said, it's really long. So you could cut it if you wish. I couldn't bear to cut it myself. So let's get inside. I'm standing up because I was so off the first time I recorded this. So on the inside cover, I made a pocket. These are I used mostly, I think I used all of the Fireside paper pad from Michaels, the Hot Buy paper pad. And this is the 6x6 cutout. And so I made a pocket with it, and I put 2 tags in here, and I used some red stitching. My sewing machine was giving me so much trouble. And then I have this, I have to tie that because it keeps coming off. I have this charm that says together on it. And I have this tag here that you can journal on. So they just go inside the pocket here with some eyelash trim. And then, okay. Then the first page here with the truck, love the truck. And it has a flip out. These Tim Holtz flashcards that says family and wishes. And I have this really pretty plaid ribbon up here. And so this flips out. And I have a stamp here that didn't come out perfectly because I forgot to put my mat underneath. And then I altered a guest check with this acetate piece I just stapled on, and some washi tape. Just a bunch of die cuts and washi tape, and this a little pocket with a little tag. And there's another tag behind it. Okay, so this is vintage letterhead paper that I cut the letterhead part off. So you'll see, anytime you see these with the stamp, then you know that's what it is, because I'll probably forget to say it. So I did some stamping. This is Edith Holden page. I did stitch some crocheted lace, and I didn't even show you. I have some charms hanging on some of the lace, little music note, and a Christmas tree. And I still have glue on my fingers. I'm so sorry. So you guys know I'm not the best at sewing. I'm still learning, so my stitching is wonky. So yeah, I stitched the crocheted lace on here. This is Mrs. Coggs. All the ephemera is either from the paper collection from Mrs. Coggs or Tsunami Rose. So I won't forget to say it. Here's another 6x6 piece, and I added a stamp. Here's a polka dot paper bag, and this I glued the sides and added some scrap paper, and then this I got from Danny from Junk Journals and More. Thank you, Danny. I think this was my last one, which is perfect. And this, speaking of Danny, I actually borrowed this idea from her sister, sort of. Her sister put together 3, what are these called? Time cards. And I was like, oh, that's a really cool idea, because I know they have the trifold time cards, but I have tons of time cards, and I didn't need any more. So I thought this was a great idea to use up my time cards. So I adhered them on some, I think this is coffee dyed parchment or resume paper. And I made pockets, 3 pockets. I'm not sure if she had pockets on hers, but little tags in here, and then just some washi tape and some die cuts at the top. So there we go. So I thought that was pretty cute. So thank you to Danny's sister. I do recall Danny telling me her name, but I do not remember. Well, I think I remember, but I don't want to say the wrong name. So thank you, Danny's sister, is what I'm gonna say. So here's another page with a stamp. So this binder came with all these different pages. They're really heavyweight. Some of them have decorative edges. So this one kind of has that postage stamp edge. I made another pocket here. And I have a cutout from the collection. And I have some of these cool note cards that I love that are Christmas themed. Paper clip that back on there. And then here is another page with a stamp. It says Joy. I use pages from my Norman Rockwell Christmas book. This one was a long page, and I wanted to keep the whole page because it went together. It was a long layout. So I taped it with Scotch tape, I think, first, and then I washi taped it in the middle. So it is nice and sturdy. And here's the flip side. Okay. So the next page, I have a little pocket here that I left open for the cut apart, and then I can't get it. I cut all my nails down, so I have no nails anymore. Okay, here we go. So you can journal on the back of that. And then in the pocket, I just have a couple of little die cuts from the collection, or cut aparts rather, from the collection. A little chipboard piece here. This is Tsunami Rose. Here is a page from my Elf on the Shelf coloring book, or coloring activity book, I should say. I have a little tuck spot here, this little corner tuck, and off camera, sorry. And this has a snowflake punch that doesn't punch all the way out. And I meant to put some stickles on there, so I have to remember to do that. So I got this catalog in the mail, and I thought this was so pretty, and I just added it in here. But I see I'm going to need to put some washi tape to reinforce those holes, because, it's a magazine page, so it's really thin. But I just love these little stockings and the little pillows here. So I thought they were so cute. And here's another page that came with the binder. And then another stamp image here, and then here is a flip out page. This has a lace flip with some ruffled trim that was already ruffled. I didn't do it. I just stitched it onto the lace. And we have an altered layaway tag just with some die cuts and washi tape. And another charm that says wish on it. That slides in there, that Tsunami Rose. And then this page came from the Aldi book that I got from Selena. So thank you, Selena. It is for chocolate marble praline cheesecake. I thought it was pretty, but I actually hate cheesecake. This is another page that came with the binder. Goodness. And then just for interest, I made a page with a decorative edge with my punch. This is a page from my vintage children's songbook. I reinforced it with some washi tape on both sides. And then this is some wrapping paper that I've had forever. I love it so much. So I folded it in half and then I stitched it on top and the bottom. And then I made like a little tucked spot here. I can't even talk today. And then this is just a cookie recipe that I got from, again, from Danny from Junk Journals and More. So thank you again, Danny. And then I just added some lace right here. And I also reinforced with some washi tape so it didn't tear. Here's another page from the Elf on the Shelf book. And then this also came with this, circle page came with the binder. And I just wanted something pretty behind it to show through. So I added this pretty glitter wood grain looking paper. And then I just added these 2 layers of wood veneer glitter snowflakes and a bling in the middle. So that could be a pretty decorative page. That's what that page looks like. And then this is Mrs. Coggs. Oh my God, was I in frame when I showed that? Goodness. I have to remember to look through the camera. I'm just in a different setup, so I'm just not used to this whole thing here. But anyway, this is from Selena. I won this in a giveaway a while ago, and I just love the little satin ornament. So I just put the book page, actually this is the cover of the book on here, and then I just put some of the scrapbook paper on the back so you can add photos if you want. This page came with the binder. Here's another page that I did some stamping on. And this is Tsunami Rose, and I altered this little paper clip here. Little Santa. And this is another catalog page. I just loved it, so I added it in here. This page came with the binder. Here's another 6x6 page cut out from the collection, and I added a stamp. Did I show that? And then I added a stamp up here. Here's a Edith Holden page. And then here is a flip out. It says Dear Santa. And you can put your letters to Santa in here. It is magnetized with a little button and some crocheted lace and some washi tape. And this is also open, so if you wanted to tuck a little something behind it, you could. I just used my punch for a decorative edge. And then this is a tuck as well, an alteration tag that I altered with just some die cuts on there. And this is like the Santa spread. So we have Norman Rockwell pages here with Santa on it. Here's another page that came with the binder. It has a little scallop edge. I love this. This came from the Betty Crocker cookbook. And I love the whole plaid. So I added my plaid washi tape because it had a plaid ribbon in the photo. And then I put it against the plaid paper here. Look at my crazy stitching. I don't know. Sometimes I'm really good and nice and straight, but this crocheted lace kept moving on me. Is Mrs. Coggs. Okay, here's another page that came with the binder, and then here is another stamp image. I love these little stamps. Here's a page from my children's Christmas book. And then here is the last page here. This is a die cut that it was a full 12 by 12, and I just cut a corner. I'm not showing you. I'm so sorry. I just cut a corner. And so you can add little cards or photos in the little slots there. Make sure I show you that page. Okay. Hopefully I'm not all over the place. And this binder came with some page protectors, so I put one of each design in here. So you have your 2 4x6, you have your 3x4s. This is actually, I don't know if you can see it, but there is the acetate in here, so you can put a photo. Let's see if I can show you. You can put a photo behind the acetate. Of course, I'm not going to be behind the acetate. Okay, let's see. Behind the acetate. There we go. I don't know if that was properly. Oops, sorry. That was, yeah, you can't even see it. Sorry. But if you put a photo there, you can see it. All right. And then you have your 4x4s, and then you have this full strip that you can add maybe a title there, and then you have your full page that you can add either a large photo or recipe or whatever you want to add there, and then there's the back. So that is it. That is my Christmas binder. This would make a great December daily. And the thing about this, you may think it might be too large, but you can use this for multiple years. It doesn't have to be just for 1 year. I'm known to do that. I think I did that when I did a snap binder before. I think I used it for 2 years because I ended up slacking on it, and I didn't do the full binder. I didn't use the whole thing, so I think I used it for 2 years. So that is it. Like I said, I hope you like it. It will be listed in my Etsy by the end of the day today. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, so what's next? I'm going to be doing some little mini journals. I'm thinking paper bag and the little mini 3.5 by 5.5 TNs that I used to do. And then I think the only other Christmas one I have coming is my design team project for Tsunami Rose. And then I have plans to do a couple of winter theme, and then who knows after that. All right, you guys. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.